Welcome to the Loveland Report and the Lone Ranger Radio Show. My name is Bruce Woodburn, CrossCountry Mortgage. I am the Lone Ranger alongside Cleve Loveland of Loveland Properties. Cleve, how long have you been in the business now?
30 years.
Real estate business, 30 years in the business. I've been in the business 32 years, to be 33 years come March. Super excited. We still love helping people. We're still passionate.
I really enjoy it because I can't stand the sight of blood, so I couldn't be a doctor. You know, right. I mean, what else besides delivering somebody's baby or saving their life on the operating table? The moving is very hectic. Getting your first home is very hectic. It's very scary. But once you do it with somebody guiding you through, that joy that people have and just knowing it's theirs, that's worth everything to me in the world.
Absolutely.
Yep.
Absolutely. You know something? We are committed, and we've got a theme. It's called New House by New Year's. So we're in the middle of November. Okay, and there's still enough time, even with the holidays coming up, There's still enough time to get you to a closing table and own your own home.
I can sell your home you're in if you need.
Right? You want to sell your home?
I can do it, and we can get you another one.
You could sell and buy between now and New Year's, and you'd be in. You might be even in by Christmas, but we got to get busy because there's holidays. And here's the thing, my staff, you know, we take very little time off. We're going to take Christmas off. We're taking Thanksgiving off. But you got title companies, surveyors, appraisers. Yep. Everybody's on vacation.
If you need repairs, you got to get a roof installed.
If you're going to get frustrated with a real estate process during the holiday seasons, can do it. So choose a team that has their act together. That would be you and I. 407-250-9144 or Cleve Loveland at 407-352-8118. Now, our theme is New House by New Year's. So I want to talk to you, Cleve, about the benefits of owning versus renting. So you and I talk about this. There's no such thing as a rich renter.
Always.
There is no benefit to you renting.
Nope.
It's a painful process to pay that landlord. They don't always fix things the way you want, and you'd get nothing out of it.
Yep.
Like if you're paying $1,500, $2,000 a month for rent, you think about that. You just do the math and add that up over how many months you've been renting. It'll make you sick to your stomach.
It's literally costing you probably triple because you could be paying your mortgage down if you owned a house. Your mortgage payment could be about the same. I mean, what's a 250 house is going to be a 275 house if I can find you one. I've got a couple for $200,000
$1,900 a month. Yeah,
literally triple the appreciation of the house going up each month, and they're going up like mad. Let's say even if it's just 3 to 5% a year,
which is way more than that. But we only use that in our formula is 3 to 5, right?
But it's just costing you triple, and it's just once you've done it, you're like, oh wow, why didn't I do that sooner?
You know, it's funny that you say that because right now we're seeing 10, 15, 20% appreciation in our homes, right?
Yeah.
But I want you to think about this, Cleve. If you bought a home for, let's say $300,000 and you did an FHA loan on a $300,000 house, FHA $300,000 at 3.5% down is $10,500. Right,
and your closing costs about $7,000-8,000.
Right, but and we can help the seller. We can help you negotiate that. But just think about this: if you bought a home for $300,000 and it appreciated by 3% per year, your investment was $10,500.
Yeah,
your return was $9,000 in your very first year at 3% appreciation.
Yep.
I don't know anybody that made 3%.
Yeah.
3% is what we use.
Low. Yeah.
It's low, but it's a national average over a long period of time.
Well, here's what I see people do, and this is what they're mostly scared of: the payment. And because sometimes they'll apply with you, and
if you're scared of a payment on a mortgage, wait till you get your next rent payment.
They're worried about it, and what they want to do. Well, hey, so maybe your rent payment's $1,600, your mortgage payment's going to be $2,100.
Right.
Make that same payment. Put that extra $600 a month into a savings account. And what people don't have a hold of sometimes is just their budget and their monthly bills. And that's when they get out of hand. And I'm sure you've seen it with the Discover card, the Amex and the Visa, and the 2 car leases.
Oh, and plus during COVID, everybody got wild on their credit cards. I mean, the credit card expenses, and I was guilty of that too. Like I spent some money during COVID. And my wife, I wasn't sure she was having an affair with the Amazon guy because he was at my door every day, right?
But now, Bruce, I want to ask you, we've still got multiple offers coming in out there. when we've got multiple bids on, I know what I'm looking for on the offers I get on my listings. When you talk about fast track for a second, because that's what I'm looking for on a loan, or when a buyer comes into me on an offer.
Well, here's the thing. I love fast track. It's a full loan approval versus a pre-approval or a pre-qualification. But here's what it does. It will help you elevate you becoming the winning offer up to 70%. And the problem with most of you folks that are out there bidding on properties right now, you're getting frustrated because you're getting outbid. But the problem is, it's not because you didn't come in high enough. It's because the seller did not feel comfortable enough, because you went to the Rocket, you went to a national mortgage company. It's not a local mortgage company. The listing agent doesn't know who the lender is. And most realtors don't trust out-of-state national lenders, do they? Like,
no.
you right?
I won't take them. I don't take online lenders. And out of state, I'm like, wait a minute.
Right. Because there's no accountability. Where if you come to me, most listing agents, most buyer's agents know who I am, right? And if I sign my name to a pre-approval, it means that I've seen your docs, I've evaluated it. But fast track is a full underwritten loan before you go into contract. So the only thing I'm missing, Cleve,
is a property.
The contract on the property and the title work and an appraisal. Even if I need an appraisal, some cases I don't even need appraisals anymore.
Yep.
So what do you have to lose by getting pre-approved? But then I'll make an honor call to the listing agent.
Yep.
So if you're fast track with me, here's my guarantee to you. You want to win the winning offer? I will physically call the seller or the seller's agent, and I will guarantee them that I will pay them up to $500 per day for every day I miss the closing.
Yep.
You have to be fast tracked. That means that's not a quasi pre-qualification or pre-approval. I want your tax returns or W-2s, pay stubs, bank statements, everything. And I'll underwrite the loan, and I will help you get the winning offer. Now, you've got something that you like doing with buyers too, is you're like, we're gonna ask for closing costs, but even if we don't get them up front, we'll go through the appraisal process, we'll go through the home inspection process, then maybe it's time to renegotiate.
Then try and backpedal. Because what we don't know when you make an offer as a buyer is, okay, they might share there's 10 offers.
Right.
They might share how many offers there are, but they don't tell you where they're at, obviously. I don't share that with realtors on my listing. They can't. But when let's say you get it, you're the winning offer. Okay. And there's not really anything wrong with inspection. There's a couple little things, and you say, well, I want $5,000 off because I'm really thinking I saw some work that needs to be done. It's really not as fancy as we thought it was. And you ask for $5,000 off. Now, if the seller doesn't do that for you, it probably means they had another offer. Okay, maybe they'll give you something, but why not ask?
Well, not only ask, but if instead of coming off the price, to ask them just to contribute toward closing costs.
Yeah.
I would prefer closing costs being paid by a seller over reduction of price.
Yeah.
Because you got to think about this. For every $10,000 that the seller were to come down in price, it's only going to make about a $50, $55 difference in your payment.
Yeah.
But if you $5,000
off your closing costs,
the closing cost is $5,000.
Your first two mortgage payments,
at least, right? At least your first two mortgage payments. If you have questions, call Cleve Loveland. Cleve's got the experience. 407-352-8118 or cleveloveland.com. That's cleveloveland.com. Or you can call the loan arranger. 32 years in the business, closed 10,000 plus loans. One of the nation's top producers in production. I don't tell you that to impress you. I tell you that to impress upon you that a lot of people have come to me before you, and I have an amazing success record. Check out my Google reviews, over 4.5, Zillow reviews, 5.0. Come on, guys. Go to the right lender right off the bat. Bruce Woodburn. I am the loan arranger. You can reach me at 407-250-9144 or WeBringYouHome.com. That's WeBringYouHome.com. Cleve and I are committed to getting you into a new home by New Year's, right? And if you want to list your home, don't go to one of these companies. They sound good in the commercials. No showings.
The cash buyer.
The kids are screaming in the background. I don't want anybody in the house. You're willing to give up $10,000, $15,000?
I got the article right here because they're marketing very heavily.
Oh my God!
And they're spending billions they make on other avenues of their business. But Zillow is just out of the home flipping business. They got into it. Now they're out. So no more iBuyer, Zillow. There's still 5 other companies out there. I get offers from these people all the time automatically on my listings as soon as they go in MLS. It's funny because I've spammed most of them. I had a guy get through me the other day, called me saying, "You're not responding to my offers." And he told me the offer. I go, I'm like, that's pretty funny. I'm like, "You pulling my leg? Is this a prank?" And it's like, it's so low. They're so ridiculously low. They are usually 75 to 80% of value minus fees.
Right.
And they
don't
talk
call
about
them commissions.
They talk about convenience and time saving. Is a couple of weeks and a little bit of decluttering
worth
and dusting
$10,000?
10, 20, 30, 40.
Right.
You know, so
even if it was only
10,000.
Hey, listen, I don't know about you, but even $5,000 to me, that's a lot of money.
Yeah.
You know what? I can do a lot of things with $5,000.
So call me at 407-352-8118.
Or cleveloveland.com, or call the Lone Ranger at 407-250-9144. That's 407-250-9144. Or apply online. Easiest application ever. Go to webringyouhome.com. Guess what I'm sponsoring this year?
The K92 All-Star Jam.
K92-3 All-Star Jam, December 10th. The Lone Ranger is sponsoring that event. My all-time favorite event that I go to. Yep. I absolutely love it. It's an honor to be part, and it's all part of the Cox family, and I'm super stoked about being part of that. Very excited. I hope to see you guys there.
You wear your bedazzled cowboy hat?
I will. I always wear my cowboy hat. I'll probably have some type of bedazzlers on of some sort, but I'll have a big booth out there. We might even have some cornhole to play out there. You can get some. I'm going to have some certificates and gifts to give away. It's going to be at the Amway. Is it Amway? Arena there. Yep.
Oh wow.
Not Amway. What did I say?
Hard Rock.
No.
Dr. Phillips?
No. Stop it.
What?
Tell me
where.
It's at the UCF arena.
Okay, there you go. Okay, that's a good crowd.
It used to be at Hard Rock. Now it's at UCF.
That's what that means. It's bigger then. I think that holds
it's
more.
huge. It's over 7,000 people.
Wow.
So, but I'd love to see you there. But listen, it's selling out fast, so get your tickets quick. And listen, I am super excited. If you stop by my booth, I will be there. Let's meet each other, say hi, come by, and play a little cornhole with me.
All right. Now, I haven't been to a country concert in a long, long time. I think Charlie Daniels was the last
You're
one I
too
saw.
metro for country.
No, a little bit of is there a mosh pit? That's my question.
There's no mosh pit.
There's no mosh pit. All right. Well, I'm all right. I might come with you. All right.
So call Cleve at 407-352-8118. Call the Lone Ranger at 407-250-9144. Apply online at webringyouhome.com. Or how about our wealth building class? We show people how to gain and become independently wealthy.
Coming up in about 2 weeks, right after Thanksgiving.
Right.
December 1st, Wednesday.
Go to
December 1st. webringyouhome.com to register.
Yep, webringyouhome.com. And listen, if you are considering selling your home, stop right now. Don't go to one of these iBuyers. It's not what you think it is. Don't waste your hard-earned money. Call Cleve, and he'll come out and give you an honest price on listing your house, and you'll make more money doing it.
Yep. Appreciate that, Bruce. Yep. Bruce, real quick for the break, jumbo rates. I had somebody tell me the other day they were quoted like something in the 4s, and I said, you got a bad credit score? He goes, no, I'm 800. No. And because they don't run, they used to, years ago, they used to be like 1% more than a regular rate.
They were always a little bit higher than
and now they're about the same, right?
Well, mine are anyway. So not everybody's are, but mine are. If you want a regular jumbo, a traditional jumbo, that's a 20% down program for a loan amount that exceeds $625. But listen to this, Cleve. My jumbo rates right now, if you got good credit, I'm in the 2s. Okay, I'm in the 2s on a 30 year. On a 30 year. Okay, I'm in the mid to low 2s.
Shut the front door.
I'm telling you.
All right.
But listen, I got one better that I'm going to tell you when we come back from the next break, because I got to tell you something. I don't want to give away the secrets right now, but I've got a jumbo loan that I've never heard anybody offer before. Unbelievable interest rates, low down payment, and I'm going to tell you something. It will keep your money in the bank.
All right, when we get back, Bruce, what's phone numbers?
407-250-9144 or webringyouhome.com.
Remember, 3 most important things in real estate: love land, love land, love land. Oh, wait, that's location, location, location. All right, 407-352-8118 for me.
You got it, buddy. We'll be back in 5 minutes.
And we are on with the Lone Ranger. I am Cleve Loveland, Central Florida's voice of real estate, here on the Loveland Report and the Lone Ranger radio show, bringing you all of your real estate news. And Bruce, just one note about inventory. We haven't talked about it much this show. Still holding steady. Last 6 months, we've been at about a 3-week supply, which means most homes are getting multiple offers. Believe it or not, about 10% of the inventory, what we'll probably start to see is maybe climb a little bit. The inventory is staying on a little bit longer, not getting quite as many multiple offers.
That's because we had a huge drop in value.
Yeah, $2,000.
$2,000
on that average. But the one thing I am seeing is people getting too greedy. Pigs get fat, hogs get slaughtered. Go on. You need an expert pricer, call me. But when your neighbors are selling for $500, you don't go on at $599.
No,
and that's what people are doing, and that's what inexperienced realtors are letting them do. So if you have any questions about that, you can always call me at 407-352-8118.
It's funny you say that because it's not any different in my business. And I'm going to tell you guys all the truth. Okay, this is a fact of a matter. All mortgage companies ultimately have the same interest rate.
Yeah.
Okay, they get the same interest rate because we're all getting money from mortgage-backed securities. It comes from the same place, right?
Yeah.
And the only reason interest rates are low is because the federal government buys mortgage-backed securities. What do you think is going to happen to rates when they quit buying mortgage-backed
They've
securities?
already tapered it a little bit, haven't they?
Well, they've tapered quite a bit. Went from $10 billion to like $4.5 billion, and they're threatening to taper back the rest of it, which would mean that the only ones buying mortgage-backed securities would be the open market, and they're not going to buy them for 1.5%.
Yeah.
That's not going to happen.
Yeah.
So it's going to drive interest rates up. I don't think we're going to see a sharp increase anytime real soon. But here's the thing. I get calls from folks out there. They'll go, what's the rate today for me? Well, you had a 720 credit score and your rate's going to be about 3 1/8. Okay. I'm just using an example there. Oh, I got a quote, a 2.625. No, you didn't. No, you didn't. You might have, but you're paying 3 points for it because I know I can look at what the market is on any given day and know whether that's a good deal or not. Don't trust these national companies.
Yeah.
Come to somebody that's local. I'm a local boy. I grew up in Maitland. My kids went to school here.
Yep.
I went to school here. I live in the neighborhood. Like my office is at Fairbanks and I-4, been here for over 20 years.
Yep.
Why not use somebody local that also competes in the market? So I like using local businesses, but I wouldn't want to pay extra to do that. I just want a fair price. I want a competitive price. Mm-hmm. Here's what you get with me. You get the best possible interest rate, local boy in the market, honest truth, no gas, right? I'm not...
How about updates?
Well,
status of the loan.
My status updates will blow any lender around with status updates. Not only do you get an update every time something happens on your mortgage, you get it with me in a text, an email, with a video from me telling you what just happened on your loan and what's going to happen next.
Yep.
I don't know anybody else that does that. But if that's what you're looking for and you want honest advice with great communication, return phone calls, a receptionist.
I got one of those.
You call us. Call Cleve at 407-352-8118. That's 407-352-8118 or cleveloveland.com. Or you can reach the Loan Arranger. Loan Arranger is easy to reach. All you got to do is pick up the phone and call them at 407-250-9144, 407-250-9144, or webringyouhome.com. Listen, when we come back from the next break, Cleve's got to run out, and he's got an appointment with a couple of big estate attorneys, okay? So I don't know what you're doing with the state attorneys. What, are they parking all your money somewhere?
No. This is for when I just got some questions here emailed to me about probate for a guy's mom's house in Ocoee. And I help attorneys, estate attorneys, when somebody's put in charge of an estate, I help get Dave Lowe out there, get it organized. Do we need a pre-listing inspection? Do we need to get it cleaned up? Do we need to maintain the property while it might go through probate for a couple of months? I help with all that, and I do it for free. And
well,
so
I'm going to tell you something. When you want that type of advice, Cleve is well connected, and that's why he's meeting with attorneys and estate planners, estate planners, not estate planners. 407-352-8118 or the Loan Arranger at webringyouhome.com. Cleve, go out and knock them out. I'll take care of the rest of the show.
Have a great weekend, everybody.
Welcome back to the Loveland Report and the Loan Arranger radio show. My name is Bruce Woodburn, and I'm the Loan Arranger. You know what? This is our theme right now. Our theme is New House by New Year's. So if you're currently renting or you know somebody that's renting, call me. I want to help you become a homeowner. There's no such thing as a rich renter. I can help you. It's not that complicated. You can do it, man. You can do it. And I'm going to tell you, you ask for somebody to help and somebody reaches out to help you, that would be me, the Loan Arranger, 407-250-9144. Now, a lot of my audience out there are mature folks, okay? So you already own a home. And you're like, well, the Loan Arranger, I hear you. Yeah, I already own a home. But you have adult children. You know people. You have employees that are renters right now. Do you know that as an employer, how much you benefit by helping your employees become homeowners? And you don't have to do it monetarily. You can do it by inviting me in and teaching your employees how to become homeowners. They get discounts on mortgages. They get discounts on real estate services. I have a whole program set up called an employee benefit program, and I teach your employees how to become homeowners, and I walk them through the process. Now, here's how it benefits you as an employer, because a lot of you folks out there, you got employees, 15, 100 people, 300 people, and you listen to this program. Here's why it benefits you. First of all, if you are advocating homeownership and you bring me in to teach your employees how to become homeowners and they become a homeowner, they are going to be so loyal to you and stay with you a lot longer. Now, here's some other statistics that you can check this out. You can go to the Department of Labor and Statistics and check this out. An employee that's a homeowner will stay with their employer 4 times longer than a renter. And think about that. Even if you love your employer, but your rent goes up, everybody's rent's going up. Rents go up faster than home ownership right now, a lot faster because there's such a shortage of rental properties. And that family is forced to move 15 miles, 10 miles away from where they are now, and it's just too problematic for them to get to work. They're going to leave you. Here's another reason. How do you like recruiting new people? I don't know about you. I've recruited for years, and I still have to. We all have to be able to recruit to hire new people, but it's a painful process. I mean, it's a really painful process. It's time consuming. You know, half the people you interview, a lot of it, it's like a resume. Most of it's BS, okay? But, and I'm not saying, I don't meet some great people, because I do, but it's a painful process to go through the interview process and recruiting. And it's time consuming. So I know you don't love doing it. Why don't we keep the people we have and help them stay longer? Because your competitors are trying to recruit people out from under you. They all are. They're going to take your good people away from you, offer them more money, more benefits, whatever. If you help them become a homeowner and their family knows that you helped them become a homeowner, they're going to be way more loyal to you. They're going to know that you are the type of employer that cares about them. So call me. I'll come in. I'll do a presentation to you. I'll do a presentation to your employees, and I'll help each and every one of them become homeowners that want to become homeowners. But we also don't want to leave out we don't want to leave out people that already own a home, because when you offer a benefit program, it's got to be across the board. So the people that own a home that might need to refinance, buy an investment property, a second home, they can benefit from it as well. So everybody gains, including you, the employer. Call me at 407-250-9144. That's 407-250-9144. Or visit my website at webringyouhome.com. I'll share my employee benefit program and show you how it's going to help you keep employees for a longer period of time. Now, if you know somebody that's renting right now, maybe it's an adult child that you have. Maybe you got somebody living at the house with you. Maybe you have a single mom, maybe that's living at home with grandma, grandpa, or mom and dad. Let's help them become homeowners. I want to just give you an idea. Right now, for you to rent a 3-2 home is going to run you about $1,550 to $2,500 a month, depending on where the house is, okay? So let's just say it's averaging $2,000, $2,100 a month for a 3-2 or a 4-2. You got kids, you want a home office, you're working from home, you're doing the Zoom meeting thing, you want to own your own home. If you buy a home, let's just go higher and say it's $325,000. If you qualify for a conventional first-time home buyer 3% down program, your out-of-pocket is less than $10,000 for your down payment. Less than $10,000. FHA, $13,500. That's what your investment is. Now, there's still some closing costs and prepaid escrows on top of that. But if you come to me, we'll help negotiate. The seller picks up some of those costs. And in some cases, we can do what's called a rate buy-up and give you a lender credit back. You interested in that? You have to call the loan arranger at 407-250-9144. Or even better still, do your online application first. Go to my website at webringyouhome.com. It's webringyouhome.com. Do an online application. There's no obligation. None whatsoever. None. No obligation. Do the online application. I'm going to review your income. I'm going to review your assets, even if you don't have much of them, and I'm going to review your credit. And then I'm going to put together a plan for you. I'm going to let you know what your best loan programs are, how much you can get into for the less money out of pocket or the lowest possible payment or the best possible interest rate, whatever fits your personal needs. Okay, if you're a little credit challenged, I'll show you how to work around that. If you need credit repair, I'll show you how to navigate that. We'll put you in our credit repair program. I can help each and every one of you, but what I'm committed to is helping you stop being a doggone renter. Stop being a renter. It's not getting you anywhere. It's costing you money. And since there's a shortage of rental properties, guess what they're going to do? Okay, like I typically raise my rents 3% per year. I can raise my rents 10% now. Why? Because I got people knocking on my doors to rent my properties. I've sold most of my rental properties. I do have a couple left, a little commercial, a little residential, but I'm not charging enough for my rent, and I can charge a lot more. So I'm going to be raising my rents. And if you want to learn how to make wealth so you can retire and have independent wealth coming into your bank account every month for the rest of your life, let me show you how to amass wealth in real estate. It's not that difficult to do. I think I've got my next wealth building class on December the 1st. That's December the 1st. But go to webringyouhome.com, go to my events page, and register in advance at webringyouhome.com. I only let 100 people into this class. Right now, it's a Zoom class. This is probably my last Zoom class. Next year, I'm going back to in-person. It's going to be at a restaurant. Probably we'll all get together. But right now, I'm not even charging you for my wealth building class. I'm sharing all this knowledge with you free of charge. What do I have to gain by it? What do I have to gain by it? You're not paying me for my CDs. You're not paying me for my 8-tracks. You're not paying $1,500 to come to my seminar like a lot of guys would charge you. And I'm going to tell you, mine is the real deal, down and dirty. It's not get rich quick. Pay $1,500 for this program, and then you got to do all this stuff that doesn't really work. No. This is the loan arranger, teaching you how to make wealth in real estate the easiest possible way, the way I did it, the way my son's doing it, the way that my clients are doing it, one after another after another. Stop sitting on the sidelines of life, guys. Let me help you get in the game. If you're not investing in real estate right now, you have missed out so much money, and there's more to be gained. Look, here's my prediction. You can write down this prediction. This is the loan arranger. I've been doing this for over 30 years. I've closed thousands of loan transactions, purchase and refinance transactions. Here's my prediction. What you pay for a house today will come close, if not right on the money, doubling in price in the next 15 years. You heard me. You might think that's crazy, but what you buy for $300 is going to be close to $600,000 in 15 years. Why? Because your government is so freaking into inflation. Like everything's going up. The price of your burgers are going up. I don't care who's making $15 an hour minimum wage. It won't be enough. It doesn't matter. Pay them $50 an hour minimum wage. It won't make any difference because everything settles out. You know, that whole thing where they're like, give people more money. You earn more money. Matter of fact, I've never worked on anything but my production. My production shows me what my income is. not just showing up for work and asking for a raise every year. My production shows me that. Let me help you make money in real estate the easiest possible way that I've ever seen. Not coming up with 20% down to buy investment properties. No. You're going to buy properties. You're going to live in them, but we're going to get you into a home, and your out-of-pocket expenses, your investment into the real estate is going to be 3 to 5% down. That's it. 3 to 5% down. And I'm going to show you how to amass wealth the easiest possible way. That's the Lone Ranger. Check me out on the Google. Got a 4.5 on the Google. Check me out on the Zillow reviews. Got a 5.0 on Zillow. I'm going to maintain that, man. I am doing everything I can to make sure that you have got the best service of any lender that you could ever choose in the industry, bar none. I don't care. If you're a real estate agent and you're not dealing with me, you don't really have a partner in the business. You got somebody that's sitting there like a dog waiting for a bone. That's not me. You know what I am? I'm a business partner helping you have great customer reviews and make sure your customers are always happy. I close on time. I don't miss closings. Your lender missing closings, your bank misses closings all the time. Why would you do that? Do you know that you could lose your escrow deposit if you miss your closing? That's right. Do you know how many lenders write pre-approval letters and you're not really pre-approved? No. Not here. We're going to not only get you pre-approved, we'll fast track you. And I have a program called Fast Track, which will help you become the winning offer by up to 70% greater chances. And I guarantee the seller that if I don't close on time, I'll pay them up to $500 a day for every day I miss the closing. How often do you think the Lone Ranger's paying a seller $500 a day? He doesn't. I've had to do it one time. You know why? I don't miss closings. That's not for me. That's for you. You're in a contractual obligation. The lender, like a lot of lenders and banks, says, well, Mr. Smith, I think we need an extension on that. What do you mean? I'm in a contractual obligation. You committed as my lender to get me through to the closing on time. Then do it. That's what we do at CrossCountry Mortgage. The Lone Ranger, 407-250-9144 or WeBringYouHome.com. It is New House by New Year's. That's my theme right now. New House by New Year's. Whoever you know that's renting, you stop the car, stop the lawnmower, pull over the vacuum cleaner, put down the laundry, write my number down, 407-250-9144. That's 407-250-9144, or go to my website and apply online at WeBringYouHome.com. I will not call you today on Sunday. Here's when I'll call you, on Monday. But my team is available 7 days a week. You want to call for my team? You let me know. You can text me at that number. Say, I need a loan officer to call me today. I'll have a loan officer call you 7 days a week. I got people on call 7 days a week. If you're a real estate agent, when do you need a lender? On the weekends and after hours. Who do you call? The Lone Ranger, 407-250-9144. My business revolves around real estate agents. I think they are the lifeblood of the business, and we're here to help each and every one of you. You want to hire a great real estate agent to help you list your home, help you find a home? Cleve Loveland at Loveland Properties. He's great, amazing. I work with Nanette Edmonds. I work with Michael Morse. Great buyer's agents, strong negotiators, helping people out every day of the week. Love working with that team. All you got to do is call Cleve at 407-352-8118, 407-352-8118, or call the Lone Ranger at 407-250-9144, or visit my website at WeBringYouHome.com. I'm committed to helping you get the very best available in the business. I'll be back in 5 minutes with more of Cleve Loveland and the Lone Ranger Radio Show. Stay tuned. Welcome back to the Lone Ranger Radio Show. My name is Bruce Woodburn, and I'm the Lone Ranger. Actually, it's the Loveland Report and the Lone Ranger Radio Show. We can't forget Cleve Loveland, who has been on this radio show for like 25,000 years. He was writing real estate contracts back when they were doing it on stone tablets. Cleve's out and about today. Actually just left the studio, and he's out and about. He had a couple of estate attorneys that he's meeting with. You know, it's interesting because I was saying what's going on with the estate attorneys, but he helps connect you, the client, so that you've got a full service when it comes to your real estate portfolio, so that you've got an estate planner, a will, and a trust, and you're all set up. You know, so many people go out and they buy a piece of real estate. It's the most expensive asset that they have, the most valuable asset, and yet they leave it up to the federal government or the state government to put it into probate if something were to happen to them that was tragic. You don't want that. You want a good estate planner to help you and make sure that your properties are all in a trust and that you've created a will, because a will does not protect you from probate, but a trust will and a ladybird deed can help you do that as well. If you have any questions about that, you just call the Loner Ranger or call Cleve Loveland. Cleve can be reached at 407-352-8118 or cleveloveland.com. That's 352-8118 or cleveloveland.com. Or I will be happy to connect you with some estate planners, financial planners, CPAs, whatever you need. I'll connect you with some great folks at 407. Just call me at 407-250-9144 or WeBringYouHome.com. Sorry, I got a little ahead of myself. All right. So last segment of the show. It's just a beautiful day. Don't forget to tune in to me tomorrow on the Loner Ranger radio show at 11 o'clock, same station. I'd love to have you tune in for my show as well. And I've got a very special guest that's going to be on the show with me tomorrow. My son, Chase Woodburn, talking about first-time homebuyer programs. So if you are renting right now, hear it from a 23-year-old that bought a home a year ago in June, has already made $67,000 in equity in his property, has 2 roommates. He only pays about $400 a month for his mortgage because he's got 2 roommates that help him out. Now, why wouldn't you do that? Why wouldn't you do that? Stop being a renter. I will commit to having you into a home by New Year's. Make 2022 the year that you become a homeowner. It doesn't make any sense to keep renting. Rents are going up faster than the prices of houses. So quit chasing the dragon. Call me at 407-250-9144 or WeBringYouHome.com. That's WeBringYouHome.com. I'm the Loner Ranger. I'm committed to helping you become a homeowner. Cleve's committed to helping you become a homeowner. Don't keep wasting your money on renting. Believe me, you're just a tenant on this planet if you're a renter. You're not an owner. Think about this. You own a home by New Year's. 2022 is the year you become a homeowner. I'm committed to helping you do that. There's nobody more committed and passionate about helping you become a homeowner than I am. I am very passionate about helping you become a homeowner. And if you have adult children, listen, rents are going up so fast. I hope you got a spare room in your house, because if your adult children or adult grandchildren are still renting, there's a good possibility you're going to need that extra room. So let's get those turkeys out to rest in their own home. Call me at 407-250-9144 or go to WeBringYouHome.com. Easiest website. Apply online. My team will help walk you through the process. I call people back on Mondays. I look forward to hearing from you. Don't forget, it's time to become a homeowner. New home by New Year's. Just call the Loner Ranger or go to WeBringYouHome.com. And you can always visit my website. I'm going to be the proud sponsor of the K92.3 All-Star Jam, December 10th. I'm hoping to see you all there. Don't forget to buy your tickets. We'll be back next week, same time. And don't forget to tune in to me tomorrow at 11 o'clock. See you then.